You're listening to Dudes Who Deliver.
Welcome to Denver, everybody. We're back.
Hi.
You still did it.
I still did it.
We're back. It's been a long hiatus.
It's been very long. Several months.
A lot of, it's been bad. We've been holding out.
We have been holding out.
Call me Ezekiel Elliott Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to focus this episode on the NFL.
Yes.
The season has started, kicked off with the Bears and Packers.
Yes.
But tomorrow's the first official Sunday of the NFL season.
It's exciting, man. It is exciting time. Back to the exciting point of the year. This is 17 weeks of pure entertainment now. It's been great. It started off with the Packers and Bears, unfortunately.
Let me tell you what, that was rough.
I didn't watch it, but
you didn't miss anything. I wish I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
I saw a poll on Twitter, and this guy was like, all right, so if you could go back and replay, okay, would you rather watch any of the Week 4 preseason games or watch this Bears-Packers game? If you could go back and rewatch one of them.
Probably the preseason. I'm just kidding. Preseason
probably not preseason, but still, like the fact that it's getting compared to that is...
Well, it kind of sucks because when you think about it, the NFL season last year ended in a boring-ass manner, and it started this next season in a boring-ass manner.
It also started with some bullshit.
Yeah, some real big bullshit.
Because Antonio Brown is now a Patriot.
You believe that shit? What a week of crap. It's unbelievable.
So I think we're both on the idea that he planned this.
Oh yeah. Don't call me a conspiracy nut, but he knew what he was doing. He didn't think about it. He hates the Steelers. He wants out, right? What do the Steelers do? They send him to a crap ass team. He doesn't want that. He's gonna act like, at the time he's like, okay, I'll act like I like it. I'll act that I want to be there. And then when he gets there, he's like, oh, yeah, this guy's.
He was like,
my quarterback's not Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, you mean I'm working with Derek Carr, not Ben Roethlisberger? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to get out of here.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, how do I fucking do it?
So first he tries to burn his feet off by not wearing shoes in a chamber that's negative 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And then the whole helmet thing.
Yeah.
It's like...
That was bullshit.
Because at first I'm like, all right, this man has severe CTE already. Yeah. Now I'm starting to think, like, there's a method to his madness.
He's a mastermind.
He was
There's no
planning this all along.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, my feet are dead.
Yeah.
But they still want me.
It's kind of crazy. But,
so I'm going to make a big fiasco about my helmet.
Yeah. And,
And then...
It's,
3 times I'm going to try it.
Yeah. It's Antonio Brown for you. He got his way. He is the ultimate diva. I don't know what's going on.
I think someone's knocking on our door.
Who would it be?
I don't know. Antonio Brown? God? I don't know.
It's probably Josh.
He can go get it himself.
Yeah. You
guys might hear some yelling here in a second because our roommate Josh just walked in. He obviously has alcohol. What else is new? You can hear the beer bottles rattling. There it is, right on cue. I don't even remember where we were.
We were talking about Antonio Brown.
The third helmet.
It's okay, guys. I got the door. Thanks.
Yeah. What did I tell y'all, folks?
This man is the definition of...
Sorry that you have to walk into your own apartment.
Because I'm carrying a bunch of shit for everybody.
Set it down. Okay?
I did.
Trying to do a podcast here. Thank you.
He is the definition of...
extra.
What's the word? Yeah, extra.
Very extra. So anyway...
Yeah, we will.
Okay, here's this.
Okay.
You have a scale of extraness.
Oh, God.
From, us, who are normal,
1
to Antonio Brown. Where does Josh rank on?
Oh, Antonio Brown.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe even more. Because Antonio Brown doesn't do that kind of stuff. He doesn't just, oh, I got it, guys. I got it. I got the door.
We're getting way off topic.
Huh?
We're getting way off topic. So then...
Antonio Brown, story is he is a major diva. The guy is a major diva. He's a mastermind. He really is.
There was he posted a video, or he didn't post a video, but
his
video
attitude,
surfaced of him leaving
Yeah.
Getting the update that he got released, he lost his mind. He was happy.
Either he's bipolar,
or he's just an evil genius.
He is. I think he's just an evil genius, man. Unfortunately, he got his way. You know.
Let me ask you this: what happens to the Patriots now?
See, it's an interesting question.
Because they have Demaryius Thomas, who will probably get cut, if we're being honest.
Yeah, there's no way.
Because they had cut him initially, and then they brought him back once N'Keal Harry went down.
Yeah.
They have Josh Gordon, Julian Edelman, Demaryius Thomas, and now Antonio Brown.
What happened?
Obviously, it's easy to say they're the favorites, obviously. Because Tom Brady is 42 and acts like he's 20 every time. I don't know how he's still going, but...
It's really annoying. But, with the one thing is for sure. Now that Antonio Brown's on the team, this is not the year that Tom Brady's going to fall off. It's not happening.
He'll probably play for another 4 years.
Yeah, it's not happening this year. Someone always predicts it every year. Oh, this is the year this is the year Tom's going down. He's going to fall off the cliff this year. Not now.
This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is they're going to extend Antonio Brown probably during the season.
Once he gets his shit together, which was all together the whole time. He just wanted to be on a good team, and he got his wish.
My biggest thing is what's going to happen with him and recording John Gruden.
Yeah.
Without consent.
I saw the press conference.
What's going to happen with that?
I saw the press conference with John Gruden. He didn't seem to care because somebody asked him about, are you considering legal action? He's like, I'm over it. I don't care. So he won't do it, but maybe the league will.
Yeah, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Because once again, Antonio Brown's a clown.
Yeah.
But I drafted him in fantasy.
Maybe a smart clown.
Let me tell you all this. So I drafted him in fantasy, 2nd round pick. Very bad idea. I don't know why I did it. I just couldn't resist.
Now though?
And so the whole fiasco happens, right? And I'm getting trade offers left and right. Someone tried to trade me Larry Fitzgerald for Antonio Brown straight up. I was like, I'm not going to take Larry Fitzgerald's 95-year-old decaying body straight up for Antonio Brown. So I rejected that. Then someone offered me Chris Godwin on the Buccaneers straight up.
Yeah.
You guys are maybe bigger clowns than Antonio Brown because I will let him rot on my bench before I give him up for nothing. And look, it paid off.
It did pay off. I mean, honestly, if we all would have known what was going to end up happening, he would have been a number 1 overall, maybe top 4 at least.
Oh, easily.
But you got him in the 2nd round. Because of all the drama.
At the time, no, I don't. I could have taken him later, if we're being honest. When everything happened and I took him in the 2nd round, I kind of second guessed myself. I was like, what did I just do?
Oh, it has paid off for you. Now, back to your question though, what's going to happen with the Patriots? Because you know how the Patriots play. It's not. They don't have star wide. There's not every week. It's somebody else that has a great game.
Yeah, but that's because they haven't had star talent.
Yeah,
you have to think they had Randy Moss.
Yeah, and he was pretty damn good.
And he went off.
Yeah, that's true.
I think obviously they have. Happen? I'm just waiting for Gronk to come out of retirement, if we're being honest, and then.
Yeah, he's going to come out of retirement, of course. And then the Patriots are going to have the whole gang back together. Plus.
But literally, they had Randy Moss. That was the year that they almost went undefeated and won the Super Bowl.
Almost went undefeated.
And Randy Moss went off. I think he had 23 touchdown receptions. That's insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That was the year Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns.
Damn.
So,
wow.
It's easy to say, they don't have one person go off every week. It's because I don't think they've had it. Obviously, they had Gronk. But I feel like once you get Tom Brady with someone like that, he's going to favorite him.
Yeah. Well, one thing is for sure, the league is not fair. And I just don't get it, man. The Patriots are already Super Bowl favorites this year already. I don't get how that keeps happening.
No, here's what you're missing. All right, so Antonio Brown's going to show up to the team facility, right? Yeah. Maybe practice 2 or 3 times.
And then go to cryotherapy again.
No, he's just going to look at Bill Belichick weird. Not even on purpose. Just kind of maybe look at him weird. Look at him wrong. And Bill Belichick's going to be like, shipping your ass to Buffalo.
You're going to Buffalo.
Yeah.
We're on to Cincinnati.
We're on to Cincinnati. You're on to Buffalo. It's going to happen.
Well, I mean, it almost happened last year. You know, with the whole Bills thing, when that happened, when he was supposedly traded, I bet you he was actually traded, and then he played diva, and they're like, oh, just quick, void the transaction before it's actually official.
Before we get stuck with him like the Raiders did.
Yes. I bet you... There's no way that news just came out because it...
There's no way Schefter broke it and it was wrong.
Yeah. That was legitimately going to happen, and then Brown probably called somebody and was like, "This ain't... No way in hell I'm playing there." And then it's like...
Do you blame him, though?
No, God, no. Playing in Buffalo?
Yeah. I'd rather... I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd rather do than play in Buffalo. I can't name any, but there's plenty of things.
Rip Buffalo fans. My brother included. Okay. So we're moving on from Antonio Brown's dramatic ass.
You want to talk some fantasy football?
Let's talk some fantasy football.
Just maybe some sleepers for this week, or I know it's late. It's Saturday, and people aren't going to listen to our advice to begin with. But
hey, if we're right, maybe they'll like come back and be like, "Oh, damn."
So I drafted Darrell Henderson. I ended up dropping him because I needed a back that's going to play.
Right.
In case, because I have. Let me give you all a quick rundown. I have 2 running backs and Phillip Lindsay in my flex. One of them goes down. I need a backup running back. So I dropped Darrell Henderson. I thought he was a good sleeper because, Todd Gurley has the knees of like a 90-year-old. So you get Darrell Henderson out of Memphis. Maybe he's good. But I dropped him for Peyton Barber. Mm-hmm. Just someone that I know is going to play.
Yeah.
Who are your sleepers for this week?
I haven't really looked into it. I'm looking at Matthew Berry's sleepers, and I'm going to go off of that.
I think I saw that O.J. Howard might be one. I know he's obviously a top tight end pick, but I'm not high on O.J. Howard.
No, I don't know. I really don't know what to think of the Buccaneers offense.
It's going to be terrible.
It's going to be all over the place.
Jameis Winston's trash.
He might be good 1 week, but it's either hit or miss with O.J. Howard. He's going to either go off or he's not
Mike Evans usually goes off every week, I feel like.
Yeah, because he's the only guy that he'll throw it to and can actually catch it. So, I'm trying to think, man, just off the top of my head, of people that could potentially be...
Maybe not even this week.
I'll tell you who...
Let's just say in general.
Sleepers for the year.
Yeah, we've already done the draft, so it's kind of hard to do it now, but...
Yeah.
Not even just this week, because that's kind of tough. Just in general, who do you think could have a breakout year? I'll give you an example. I drafted Phillip Lindsay with my second to last pick in last year's draft.
And he was good.
And he broke out.
Yeah.
So who do you think is maybe a sleeper this year that can...
Well, I think, and this is just because of the Antonio Brown news, I really do like Tyrell Williams.
That's why you want to trade him?
Yeah. Because I don't need him. I have Odell Beckham and Michael Thomas. I don't need him. I don't need Tyrell Williams. But if somebody is trying to get somebody that's going to be the number 1 wide receiver now, and there's not really anyone else that's that solid, Derek Carr is going to be passing to him all the time. Tyrell Williams, his stock just went way up.
Way up.
Way up. With Antonio Brown, it was like, oh, okay, he'll be like Tyrell Williams on the Chargers. He might get a big 50-yard touchdown, but now he's going to be the guy in the Oakland Raiders.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Darius Geis.
Oh, for the Redskins.
Redskins running back.
I'm sorry, Washington. Politically correct. Yes.
Washington team. Team Washington.
The team Washington.
He tore his ACL last year. I think it was an ACL. Mm-hmm. So I think he's in line to start. I think.
Really?
But they still have Adrian Peterson, who's also decaying.
He is decaying, yes.
But I think Darius Geis could have a breakout year in Washington.
Okay. You got another one?
Off the top of my head.
All right, why don't you think about it, and I have one. I have another sleeper.
I have one right now.
Okay.
I don't know if he's necessarily a sleeper, but someone I think could break out is Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Because, you have an aging Emmanuel Sanders who's coming off an Achilles injury.
Right.
Cortland Sutton, if, say, God forbid, pray nothing happens to Emmanuel Sanders, but if something were to happen, Cortland Sutton slides into the number 1 receiver.
De facto.
So, I mean, I could see, because last year, with Case Keenum, and playing a majority, not a majority, but almost half the year as the third receiver behind Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, He had like 700 receiving yards and I don't know how many touchdowns, like 4 touchdowns. And that was like...
That's true. With a really bad quarterback.
With a terrible quarterback. Joe Flacco's an upgrade.
And a terrible coach.
Yeah. So, Cortland Sutton's my other breakout
Okay, that's
player.
a good one. I like that one. I will tell you, I have 2. I'm going to go with the one that's like the more probably likely, and that's Evan Ingram of the Giants.
I think he could have a breakout year.
Yeah, and I wanted to draft him in my leagues, but I just couldn't. Like, he wasn't available.
With Odell gone, people stacking the box against Saquon. See, that's what we keep hearing, is that they're going to stack the box against Saquon. I think Saquon's still going to have a tremendous year. He's just too good.
He is.
Think about like Adrian Peterson in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Who else did they have?
Yeah, he still ran all over people.
He won an MVP.
Yeah. But Evan he is one of the fastest tight ends in the league.
Yeah, with Odell gone, bro, he's going to get... Sterling Shepard, what's his status? I think he might be healthy, but then they have Golden Tate.
He was apparently, according to this, he was banged up most of the preseason.
Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Golden Tate suspended like 4 games.
Oh, I forgot he went to
So who are they going to throw to?
Yeah,
Evan
so
Ingram.
for the first 4 weeks, Evan Ingram's like the clear guy.
Yeah.
And for maybe the whole year, because he's going to be
get Daniel Jones in there. Maybe Daniel Jones has a good chemistry with it, because that's my bold prediction. Not even bold, but
that Eli Manning's going to be.
He's not going to play the whole year. Eli Manning.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to play the whole year.
Yeah, I feel like if they draft Daniel Jones,
you're going to be trash, and you got to see what he can do. Obviously, he's been lighting it up in the preseason.
Yeah.
If you're not going anywhere, prepare for the future.
Exactly. Give him the reps.
Yeah.
So that's my first one. The second one is Latavius Murray. Now, hear me out. Let's say Alvin Kamara, because he has been injured in the past. Let's say he goes down. Latavius Murray is literally a top running back at that point.
I don't like that one.
Why?
Because you're banking on someone getting hurt in order for him to produce.
But here's the thing.
All things...
They're going to run the system the same way.
Yeah,
Latavius Murray is literally replacing...
But Mark Ingram's better than...
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't like you having to bank on someone getting hurt for him to break out.
Well, I'm saying he's going to be the same guy that Mark Ingram was in New Orleans. And Mark Ingram in New Orleans, he only got like 13 touches a game, but he was still really freaking good.
I would say he's better.
And I think Latavius Murray is going to be the same
last year is going to be better than what Latavius Murray does this year.
We'll see, but I just think Latavius Murray is kind of like one of those guys. Like, you should pick him up. Because he might be damn good. He will be good, actually. He's good. He's a good running back. He's going to complement Alvin Kamara very nicely in that Saints offense. Okay? Okay?
Nope.
Yeah, he is. So you got any other sleepers or deeper people or whatever? What are you going to call them?
Sleeper deepers?
Yeah, sleeper deepers. That sounds wrong.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, so that's just a few of them. Right off the top, you know.
I just want to let it be known I'm projected to go 12-1 this year and finish first. It's obviously just a projection, but I do have a good team.
Now you do with Antonio Brown now.
I already had a good team with him on the Raiders.
Yeah, but it's just that much better now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you got a good team. My team's okay. I like my. It's a PPR league, so I like my receivers a lot. I got 3 top receiving options.
Let's give our non-existent crowd a quick rundown of our fantasy teams.
Okay.
Super quick.
All right. I will just. Okay, Deshaun Watson.
This is your East team.
Okay, Deshaun Watson, Marlon Mack, Austin Eckler, Odell, Michael Thomas, Kittle, Devontae Freeman, and then I don't need to tell you my bench, but I do have Tyrell Williams on the bench. So, you know, I like my receiving a lot.
I don't like you picking up Devontae Freeman over Kerryon Johnson, but we'll see what happens. Mine, real quick, Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb, Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, Hunter Henry, Rams defense, Phillip Lindsay in my flex. I got Brandon Cooks coming off the bench. He's going to start this week, obviously, because Antonio Brown's not playing. But I like my team. I like my odds.
They are good. You got a solid team, as long as they still stay healthy. But your bench is still pretty good.
Yeah, my bench could start. Jared Goff coming off the bench.
Yeah. I mean, it is a pretty good team. So, you know, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Let us know what you think about our teams in the comments.
Yes.
As well as our sleepers.
Let's talk a little Broncos.
Yeah, they played Monday night. Yes. Last game of the first week of the NFL season.
Yes.
And guess who's not going to be there? Antonio Brown. So I like our chances.
Oh, yeah. With the stat, I mean, our defense is, I think it's going to be on full display on Monday night.
With Vic Fangio, I'm going to call it right now, and plenty of people have done it. I've done it off the record, but Von Miller and Bradley Chubb are going to break the sack duo record.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's at. It's like 40-something.
It's going to be insane.
Between a duo, but I think they're going to break it.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
That's
Bradley Chubb went off.
Yeah.
Let's do our game. We should do a podcast every week for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Game predictions.
Yeah.
What's one bold prediction for this week's game?
The bold prediction I'm going to have for this game is that we shut them out.
Oh.
That's my bold prediction. In Oakland. Now, that's a really bold prediction. It's not going to happen, but we could hold them to field goals. I don't think they're going to score a touchdown. Let's make it that prediction. I don't think the Raiders are going to get into the end zone. They're going to get field goals. They're not going to score a touchdown. That's my bold prediction.
Okay.
Because this defense is going to be as fresh. It's literally the freshest they can be. It's week 1, Monday night. They have literally the most amount of time to prepare for the game. They are going to be ready. They know what the Raiders' weaknesses are. That's my bold prediction. And the Raiders are going to be all over the place because, they just lost their number one weapon that they were presumably going to have in this game. Now they just don't have them all of a sudden. Their whole locker room's in disarray because of it. I think they're all over the place, and that's my bold prediction.
All right. I'm going to go with an even bolder prediction.
All right.
Say
they get shut out?
Bradley Chubb and Von Miller break the sack duel record on Monday night. I'm just kidding.
I wonder what that is.
No, they're going to get 44 sacks on Monday night.
Whoa.
My actual bold prediction, Joe Flacco, 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
3 touchdown passes.
He's going to light up that defense.
He's going to light it up. And then people are going to maybe, for at least a week, shut up about Joe Flacco. Because this man's a Super Bowl MVP. I don't care what you say now.
Yeah.
It's an upgrade over Case Keenum.
I hate the people that keep saying that he's like...
They act like Joe Flacco is literal garbage.
Some people are saying
as if we didn't just have Trevor Siemian and Case Keenum.
Some people have said he's worse, like he's a downgrade. How is Joe Flacco a MVP quarterback?
Super Bowl MVP. In that run, went 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. The dude can ball.
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't necessarily have to every week, he's not going to be flashy. He's not going to go out there and throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Of course not.
He's going to get the job done, though.
Yeah.
Joe Cool, man. All he does is win. I think he's had 1 losing season in his career.
And it's not
and what was the recipe in Baltimore? A good defense.
Yep.
And then just take care of the ball, and then run the ball.
Yeah.
Take care of the ball.
Yeah.
So
and who did he have to throw to? And
he never had like Ravens. A legit.
No.
He had like Anquan Bolden one year, Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, Michael Crabtree.
John Brown.
Yeah.
Dennis Pitt. Like he didn't have a bona fide.
Like those are all people that aren't. Yeah, exactly. Emmanuel
Sanders, when healthy, is a top 10 receiver in my opinion.
Yeah. And
so
it complements well because he likes the big receivers too.
That's tight ends.
Yeah.
We just drafted Noah Fant. Let's see what he can do. I know he's coming off an ankle sprain. But
and then you got opposite of him, Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. He can go up and get that ball.
I'm going to say Emmanuel gets a touchdown.
Okay.
Cortland and Phillip Lindsay out of the backfield. Touchdown.
Right. Like a little screen pass?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So that's your bold prediction. 3 touchdowns for Sean.
Joe
Flacco. And my prediction is the Raiders do not punch in pay dirt, whatever the hell that means.
Pay dirt.
What is it called?
Pay dirt.
Yeah. They don't punch in. Nice. They're going to get field goals. Dude, I think our defense is going to be on full display on Monday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful.
We got Chris Harris Jr. I think Bryce Callahan is ready to go. He didn't play at all in the preseason.
Right.
Pretty sure he's ready. Justin Simmons.
Not
the no-fly zone, but it's going to be pretty legit.
They're going to be amped. They're going to be amped up.
Von Miller, Bradley Chubb. Linebackers always a concern, but you know what? They'll be up for the task.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be a good game. If you're a Broncos fan, it's going to be a good game.
Chick-fil-A chocolate shake. So I'm a little burpy right now.
It's pretty good, right?
It was very good. Shout out Chick-fil-A. Even though they messed up my order the last time I went. For the first time in my life. I am 22 years old. That was the first time Chick-fil-A has ever screwed up my order.
Damn.
So if you're listening, Chick-fil-A, I want my money back.
They're going to give you a card. Like they did to me when I waited 1 minute.
You had to wait 1 minute for a fresh chicken sandwich, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Here's
my
pleasure. Here's a free everything."
My pleasure. And then they don't. And then I can't use it in the airport. Chick-fil-A. So that's a downgrade. Chick-fil-A, be transparent at all your locations, okay? You can't just pick and choose where I can give you my gift card, okay?
All right.
You need to have it everywhere.
Right.
Come on, Chick-fil-A.
Still better than Popeyes. All right, for Yuri Joya, I said your full name. I said your full name on here.
You know, for people that are always concerned if you say their name, and people are gonna like look you up. Nobody's gonna.
No one's even gonna listen to this.
Nobody's gonna spell my name right.
Yeah,
Yuri Joya. You can't even spell my first name right. So good luck, people.
For Yuri, I am Sean, and we'll be regularly doing this again.
We will.
Hopefully. We moved into a new place. We got a nice little setup here, so we will be back. Peace out, fam.
Bye-bye.